J-Man. I am Jason, defender of geekdom. My true calling in life was revealed to me the day I had discovered YouTube. I have the power! I became J-Man, the most powerful geek in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. My friends Steven, Owen, and Sean. Together, we defend geekdom from the evil forces of social media. J-Man. Hello, everybody. J-Man here in the Phantom Zone, and today we're going to be talking about some wrestling as usual every Tuesday. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be covering Smackdown and Raw. So before we begin, just a couple of quick updates. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the Action Elite, and their link to their channel and their website is in the description below of this video and all other videos. And we're going to be talking about Flash Gordon, one of my favorite movies of all time. Right here behind me is some of the Flash Gordon stuff that you see. It's like, this is all the Defenders of the Earth stuff, and I have more Flash Gordon stuff over there and a whole ton of stuff that's not even on display. So I love Flash Gordon. It's going to be great. So that's tomorrow night on the Action Elite. Link to their channel and their website is below. And on Thursday night, Sean and I are going to be in the Phantom Zone talking about 90s comics. And there's a, I'm going to say article in quotes from CBR, which I can also say in quotes. They're going to be, they gave us, they made a list of the 10 tropes that they hate in the 90s that are gone today, some of which aren't even gone. So that's crazy. So Sean and I are going to address that article, and we're probably going to beat it up. So that's how it goes. So there's that to look forward to. And then Saturday, we're back in the Phantom Zone to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever's happening in Marvel and DC, if that's even still a company anymore. So we're going to talk about all that stuff on Saturday. All this stuff is between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. So that's what we normally start with. Okay, so let's get talking about wrestling. And I'm going to bring in my buddy. Hello.
Hello.
Are you excited? So let's say hello to everybody first before we get.
Okay.
Tariq, Sonya Deville, best WWE in WWE Next Women. Wow,
that is very optimistic.
That is
optimistic. I made it on time, Joe.
Thank you so much for coming in. Crimson Ghost, what's going on? Hey, how's it? Oh, I really like your.
He's always got good avatars.
Yeah. It's all good. Joe? What is your avatar? I can't tell what that is. Can you?
I thought it was like the screen at Madison Square Garden. I've always.
Oh yes, that could be it. This is a new monitor. So I usually use my laptop. So when I use my laptop, I'm actually facing this way. So what you see on my normal streams is behind me there. But I just got a new monitor and a new computer, which is this big. My new computer is this big. It's so awesome. So I'm trying this out again here because this computer is faster than my laptop, but the camera is not that good because it's just a low budget camera that I've been plugging in. Scoreboard at the United Center. There you go, Chicago Bulls.
At the United Center. It's the Bulls.
Yeah, Bulls. Steve knows basketball. I know nothing about basketball except that you have to kick it into a net. That's the only thing I know about basketball. No, I know basketball, but I don't know anything. I've heard of the Chicago Bulls, though. That was Michael Jordan, right?
Yes.
Not Michael B. Jordan.
Not Michael B. Jordan. No.
The regular Michael Jordan won.
Yes.
Like the first.
The greatest basketball player of all time.
Is he still the greatest, you think? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, LeBron's got his followers and his you know his guys who are like, yeah, and James might be the most raw talented basketball player who ever lived, but Michael Jordan, if I had a game that was on the line, I would probably pick Jordan first, Kobe second, and LeBron would be third, to be honest with you.
Kobe passed away,
Kobe
right, or no?
Bryant, yeah, passed away.
Passed away, yeah. I heard he was really good. I only know what I know because Rob Liefeld loves sports and he loves basketball, and he talks about it sometimes in his podcast. So I'll get little bits here. And he said, and he's a Jordan guy, I think but his kids like LeBron James, right? So they always get into these arguments. And it's like, well, but I mean, this has been going on in boxing. This has been going on in like even in tennis and in hockey. Even I watch sumo. That's the only rest sport I watch besides, if you call this, I don't know if this is a sport, but I watch sumo. Same thing with sumo. Oh, this Yokozuna was the best of all time. Oh, this guy won 1,000 matches. This debate happens in all sports. Fix my camera.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who say James is the best, and I get why they say he's the best. Right. But Michael Jordan was magic. Not Magic Johnson. He was just 6 championships. Guy, like, I remember I used to run a basketball fantasy pool. My mom picked Jordan, and she didn't give a crap who else she picked. She just like, all I care about is Jordan. And I'm like, you're just picking Jordan and like, you know, 5 other guys who are like, you know, they're good, but it's like my team, like across the board, if we were playing a basketball game, probably would win. And then my mom would win. She would win the basketball thing, and it was based off of Jordan.
So yeah, and I'm just guy was like the difference.
I would watch this guy, and like, if you watch Michael Jordan play, you're like, he literally can just decide if you're going to win, if the Bulls are going to win or not. It's literally his decision. He's like, yeah, you know, the Bulls will win tonight, and that was it. Like, the way he took over a game, and the only guy who came close to that was Kobe. LeBron James is like probably one of the smartest basketball players, but he can't drag a team to victory like those two guys did. That was something else when they played.
Yeah. So I mean, like, well, if my theory is if I know these names, I know all those names that you said, that means they're obviously good because I don't. It's like it's transcended the.
It's sport, transcendent, yeah.
Right, where it's like I am now aware of these names. Like I don't know. I don't even know what teams they're on. Like I know Jordan is Chicago Bulls. That's it. I don't know the other guys.
Bryant was Lakers. LeBron's played on a few teams.
Yeah. See, like I wouldn't even like, you know, stuff like that. I would know Babe Ruth and these like classic. I know Jose Canseco. I remember him only because he was in the Ninja Turtles movie when Casey Jones hits him with the bat and he goes, he's like, a Jose Canseco bat. You didn't pay money for this. and I'm like, oh my God, it's like I know, I feel like I knew stuff because of that. Crimson shouted you put on my recent Love and Thunder review. Shouted you put on my recent Love and Thunder review. So you reviewed. Do you have a channel, Crimson Ghost? Did you review it? Is that what you're telling me? Jordan was one of kind of a secure type player. Jordan one section, which was the same team. Yeah.
All of that is correct. All of that is 100%.
Oh, so I see LeBron's been on a few other teams.
He's played, he's won championships with all 3 of those teams, but it's different. It's hard to explain because LeBron James is probably the player who a lot of people from like the turn of the century are going to be like, those guys are going to be like, he's the best, but you never saw Jordan. Like Jordan was beyond belief, like to me, and LeBron. I mean, shouted
me out. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think he's saying that. But like Joe's. Yeah, 100%.
Send me the link, man. Just send it to me through Twitter.
He shouted you out in the video. That's cool.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I heard that. Well, let's get back on topic. I love how it's like off topic, but actually it's on topic. We got off topic. So back to on topic. We'll be talking about July 22nd SmackDown and 25th Raw. For some reason, I did this on SmackDown, and I had I always do 2 pages. Like I do 1 page, so I do SmackDown and Raw. And for some reason, I did Raw on this side underneath my Flash Gordon notes for tomorrow. So I'm like, that's irritating. Now I got to flip and I got to keep this page because half of it has what I need.
Well, before we even talk about SmackDown and Raw, do you want to talk about the big news? Vinnie Mac calling it a day.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's address Joe's thing, and then we'll talk about that.
Okay.
And actually, I have an off-topic thing. Well, on topic, but not SmackDown Raw. I didn't see Bella Twins talk. I didn't see it either. I don't think I have Annie, to be honest. I used to, but I don't think I have it anymore. I don't consider the Bellas legends. Yeah, I don't really consider them legends either. So Goldberg had 500,000 and 590,000. They only had 420. Yeah, I guess so. This brings up a topic that I was chatting with some people on one of the Facebook groups about. I've just lost her. Sasha Banks, where she wanted, I think she said she wanted like 40K or something for a con appearance. And it's like, I think it didn't happen. And the reason is that these conventions are not going to shell out that kind of money unless you're like a Hulk Hogan or Shawn Michaels or something crazy. Like, I don't think they get that much. I don't really know what they get, but it made me start to think like, what is the ticket? What would it cost? And like, for example, Alexa Bliss's autograph right now is $100 if you bought it through GalaxyCon. So 100 American. So if she came to Canada and charged, I don't know, like what, a 125 or something, right? It's like, how many autographs is she going to have to sell? Like 40,000 divided by 125, 320 people. Okay. So she could for sure bring in 320 people. And then, so what's 320 people? 320, let's say that, how much does it cost to enter? So let's say it's $50. So 320 times 50. That'd be $16,000 worth of fans coming in if they were just coming to see Alexa Bliss. So, yeah, depending on who else is with her, like that might, you know what I mean? Like, and then I don't know what the con takes as a percentage of what their sales are either. The thing is, you gotta do math on this. Some people are crazy. Like, it's like, oh, I want 40 grand. It's like, yeah, but you're not worth that.
Yeah, it depends because you got your headliners. And like, you remember there was a couple of cons we went to, Fan Expo, sorry. And it was, I think the first year it was Patrick Stewart was the big one.
Yeah, the big guy.
Like, you could get a VIP thing with him.
Right.
And it was hundreds of dollars. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, any of those ones are like really expensive. Like,
and like, this is like, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Like, this is sort of the thing where I agree that is Sasha Banks really, am I showing up for her? Because it seems like she's the sort of person where it's like, I don't know, give you an example. For me, Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci's like, oh, I gotta meet Christina Ricci. Like, she's, I loved her since I was a kid. And it's like, well, I got a couple hours before I get the photo of her. Who else is around here? Oh, Sasha Banks. Cool. I'll get hers. I like her wrestling. Like, she's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You wouldn't go just for her.
Exactly. I don't think a lot of people would.
Yeah, you'd have to assume that there's going to be a few wrestlers.
Yeah.
So if she's the main one, is she enough to bring the people in? I mean, like Alexa Bliss, 120. If it was a 125, 320 people is nothing for her to get in.
No,
like I've had 300 people in line for just random guys.
Yeah,
you send me a request on Twitter, I'll answer it right now. Where do I see that?
Refresh.
You sent it to @SpectacularJman, right? So I'm @SpectacularJman on Twitter. You sent it to @SpectacularJman, right? There we go. I had the stream going on a secondary screen it went on. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what the going rates are for some of these celebrities. Like Matt Smith had thousands of people. Like he like, I mean, it was crazy. Right? So that's Matt Smith. I mean, is that going to be is it going to be that level? Like, no, right?
Probably not.
As for Sasha, don't worry. Oh no, yeah, we're not too worried about her. Tony Khan,
yeah,
pay her a big push in AEW for 3 months.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they're doing.
Is that the formula that they go by?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And then the other guys are getting pissed off that he's signing them all and like featuring them. But I've heard Tony Khan has done nothing with the women's division over there. It's pathetic.
AEW, I have not watched any AEW. The women's division is pretty bad.
Yeah, I heard it's worse. And if everyone's complaining about WWE, you should see the one in AEW. Apparently, it's worse.
Oh, really?
I think TNA's got a better women's division.
Yeah, they I don't know. Like it seems like the women's division's going a lot higher than it's ever been.
Yeah,
but it's not there yet. Remember that? Nope. What was that? Remember that Chris Rock thing where he's like, "We're not there yet."
Yeah.
And he's moving the guy along the he's like, "We're almost there." It's like, yeah, it's like they're not there. Like take a little picture of like Becky Lynch and move around. It's like the women's division is almost there, but it's just not there yet.
Just not there yet.
So on SmackDown, which is July 22nd, we had the live interview with Ronda coming out, and which is funny, where she's like, "Oh, I'm going to win because you're Liv Morgan and I'm Ronda Rousey." It's like, oh no, that was a
snap. I like how she even came in and she's like, "Oh, you look good in your cute little outfit. Okay, go over there. Now I'm going to talk to Liv." That was good. Ronda was acting very heelish.
Liv got her in. She's like, "I love this more than you."
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
I think Ronda acted very heelish in that interview. Actually,
that is I don't think you know what the problem is. I think Ronda, hey, give me back my action. What's going? Hey,
I have no idea what's going on. Carry on.
We're talking about women wrestling. So give me back my action movies and give me back my horror movies. That's Charlie. He's got a podcast and he has a Facebook group. The link to the Facebook group for action movies and horror movies is in the description of this video, as well as any other videos that I have pretty much going forward. I only recently got hooked up with Give Me Back My Action / horror movies. So check those guys out, man. I mean, I'm a horror movie guy, you know that. So I think his is the only horror movie group I'm part of, which is saying a lot. It's like this entire wall. That entire wall is all horror movies.
And if you do catch us,
takes up 1/3 of all my. I have like I had about 4,000 movies. About 1,000 plus
was horror.
1,000 plus movies were horror, and out of the 1,000 plus, about 600 were 80s horror.
My God. You are keeping 80s horror alive. But anyhow, if you have a chance to check the Action Elite, Charlie's usually on our Wednesday streams, and Charlie's awesome, man. Really, like I was actually talking with Owen on Saturday, and I said, "Man, that was a masterstroke getting Charlie, man. He's always good."
Yeah. Well, he'll be on tomorrow when we talk about Flash. All right. So, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So Ronda was doing some kind of heel talk there because they make it saying, "Oh, I'm better than you" and all that. But I don't think Ronda Rousey's aware of what the heel tropes are, because she's not a wrestling person. She's just like, I'm just being myself and I'm trying to talk tough. Yeah. But it's like, this sounds like you're a heel.
Yeah. It was heelish. It was definitely heelish.
Heelish, yes. It was, dude. I was just gonna say that. I did not know that, and that answers my next question, which is gonna be like, didn't this seem like not too bad? I'm like,
yeah, it seemed way too smooth.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I was thinking, this is not too bad right now.
And now that Joe said about the United Center, when you pulled up his comment again, I saw the Bulls insignia all over that. So I should have
yes,
I should have seen that.
Oh yeah, the Bulls. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but that's like when the natives couldn't see the ships coming in from the shores.
Right.
They just couldn't make out what it was. They never seen anything. They never seen that before, so it just didn't register in their mind. That's a fact. They couldn't register what was happening. They're like, there's things approaching. Like, what is happening here, right? Like, they couldn't grasp the concept of it. Okay, so yeah, I mean that interview was good pre-taped. There's your explanation. Sonya Deville came out with. I like Sonya Deville talking and making fun of Adam Pearce. I think it's very funny.
I just like her coming out, and I don't know. It's like I feel, like I'm just trying to see right now. Sorry, like Tariq said at the top, he's like, future women's champion. I wish that was. I wish, like she has the tools. She could be, but she hasn't. She just hasn't not getting the push. But like she has it. She's got the look. She's got the build. She has the skills. I mean, in this match, I don't know. Like this is very, 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 very weird to me. Raquel Rodriguez was a former NXT champion, I believe. She's been at the top of the food chain in the NXT. Now, it is what it is. If you consider NXT a minor league, then that's not really saying a lot. But like when she comes out here, it's almost like she's a rookie. It's very weird to me. And they even treat her like that. They're like, oh, she's up and coming. I'm like, hasn't she been around a while? Isn't that kind of like, isn't she like 30 or something? Like calling someone 30 up and coming is a little bit off. Maybe she's not 30. Maybe she's 25. I don't know. But it seems that she's been around. And
let's ask Avon.
What's that?
So let's ask Avon. Avon's okay. my
Avon.
But like, my phone.
It just seems odd to me. But it's still, she's even like working like a rookie. Like she'll take hits and she'll be down, and then all of a sudden she'll just pull out a power bomb out of nowhere and boom, 1, 2, 3.
I know. It's like
just
she's 30. She's 31.
She's 31. So how's she up and coming? Like what? Like it's just weird to me.
She's down and going.
Yeah, she's down and going. She's like I don't understand that.
Joe says,
yeah,
something in Rodriguez. Yeah, even with all the smiling, the crowd's like her. They haven't turned around. Yeah, I know. I really like Raquel Rodriguez. I like the smiling. I think it suits her. I like the blue.
Yeah.
I like showing the back muscles and all that. Yeah. I think I don't think I've ever seen that kind of thing before. She seems like a very cool person.
Yeah.
In real life also. I don't know. I think she's like a superstar for me. Like I really like her a lot.
I love the waist walk.
There, though. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but even at the start, it's like she's a monster. Like Sonya Deville put her in a waist walk, and Raquel was laughing. She was like, "Oh, really?
My God, that was genius."
Yeah,
it's like, what are you doing here? Like,
yeah, like is this your move? Like, is this what you're going to try and do? Because I obviously have a height advantage. I'm 6 foot. Like this, so it's almost like they're like, yeah, she could be unstoppable force, but we're going to treat her like a rookie because they just haven't seen her here, even though she's been around for years. It's just a very odd way to do things with her, I find. So I don't know.
She powered out of a couple of things. Like there was some good stuff.
Oh yeah, she. I mean, they're showcasing what she has. It's just weird to me. Like I don't know what they're doing with her. And Sonya Deville, like this was a nice, punchline to her slapping Adam Pearce and then like insulting him. He's like, okay, you got a match with Raquel Rodriguez. That's next. And then she got and then she got destroyed, and everything happened like it should have, I guess. But like it's just weird booking for me, and we can't blame Vinnie Mac anymore because he's gone. He's out of creative now. So
yeah, so Vince McMahon is done.
Yeah.
Done. That's crazy.
Done.
So Stephanie's is Stephanie taking? Is that it? It's
co-CEO with the other guy. I forget his name right now. And then Triple H is now head of talent relations. They got rid of Johnny Laurinaitis. He's probably gone, right? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Everyone has sort of said, get rid of Vince McMahon. Everything's going to get better. Okay, so let's see if it gets better. I think that
this is like when they do this in comic books. So I only know comic books. They bring a new creative team, and unless you're going to pull an Alan Moore Swamp Thing, where they hand this to you and they say, "Listen, buddy, Swamp Thing's canceled.
Yeah,
we don't give a shit. Do whatever you want." And then the next issue he took over on, I don't know the number, like issue 20 or whatever it is. All of a sudden he's like, Swamp Thing is not Alec Holland. He never was. It was just this green that thought it was Alec. It kind of sucked up his memories. It was never a human being. It was a creature. And now it can manifest itself in any plane of existence, in any planet in the galaxy, as long as there's vegetation there. It's like, whoa, that's not the Swamp Thing. What happened? That's not what I've been reading.
Yeah.
And it's a genius. And that entire run I have in hardcover.
Me too.
Right. So it is the best run in comics, or one of the best run in comics for me. Easy. Swamp Thing's one of my favorite characters. I've got posters and toys and everything. And not because I like the Swamp Thing movies. Two things. I like the two Swamp Thing movies and the TV show, of course. Both TV shows. The two Swamp Thing movies, but the Alan Moore run is what cemented it. So it's not like Stephanie walks in, it's like, okay, that's it. Cancel all storylines. You can't do that now. Right. So it's going to take a year.
Yeah.
It's going to take like a year to weed this out, because you still have there's too many things in place already. Charlotte's got to be coming back. And for the men's, we still have Roman Reigns. We have Brock Lesnar. Now you lost the tag champs for the women. What they should do is, if everything's already in place, let it stay in place. But what they need to change is do something with the tag champs with the women. You have a lot of women's divisions. Maybe bring Riot Squad in. That's it. Maybe their time is done in NXT. They can come into here. You'll have more wrestlers. Also, I don't know if it was SmackDown or Raw. I think it was Raw. My God, there was like a 45-minute match or something on Raw. There was like 2 commercial breaks, right? Like, it's like they're fighting, commercial break, fighting, commercial break. And I'm like, really, guys? Like, this match does not need to continue on this long. And I think it was Drew McIntyre and all. It's like there was a part of the match. I literally started fast forwarding.
Yeah.
So Steve and I went to go see Nope last night. So we didn't get to see Raw when it was on. So we PVR'd it or whatever. And I literally fast forwarded the crap. I watched a 3-hour Raw in 90 minutes because half of it was like, I don't care.
Well, it's and you had 2 separate confrontations between The Miz and Logan Paul, and it's like, I didn't need 1, never mind 2. So I was like, okay, why? It's just.
And then they had there was a match that started, I think, and then more guys came out, and then it continued again. So, now it's a tag match. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? I'm like,
that was the Drew McIntyre thing.
Yeah. Didn't that start out being something else?
Yeah, that was Theory versus McIntyre. And then Sheamus and his squad came out, and then Bobby Lashley came out, and then it became a tag match.
I'm like, why do this is not 2 matches in one. This is one elongated thing that I don't care about. Now, I guess some people do. We'll get to that on Raw, I suppose. Let's finish off SmackDown because we're already into Raw. Well, Aaliyah versus Lacey Evans, which is just never going to happen now.
You're calling it for next week. I watched it and I'm like, didn't we already have this? Didn't she already come out and punch Aaliyah and leave? Like, how many times is this going to happen? This isn't like Colonel De Beers. Do you remember Colonel De Beers from AWA? Colonel De Beers would refuse to wrestle black wrestlers.
Oh
This
shit!
character could not appear. He's like, they're beneath me. I'm not. And he was South African. He refused to wrestle them. Like, he would get in the ring.
Was that his character? Wait, was that his character?
That
Or
was
is
his
that
character.
the guy?
That
Oh,
was
that's
his character.
I see. That was his
So
character.
he would come out and he's like, oh, he's black. And he would just leave. And it's like, this is what it's becoming. She comes out, punches away, like yells at the crowd, punches away. And I'm sorry, guys. You know the mark of a struggling heel? Insulting the hometown sports team, which is what she did. She's like, oh, I'm in Boston. You know, no wonder Tom Brady left this town. P.S. The New England Patriots are not in Boston, they're in Foxborough, Connecticut, but okay. And everyone immediately is booing. I'm like, I hate when they do that. Keep to what's happening in there. Like, it's cheap heat. I hate that sort of thing. Don't bother doing it. Like, insult everyone, like, through the character instead of like using, you know, easy tactics. I hate that shit. It's just, it annoys me.
And then she's like, "Oh, you guys aren't it." She's like, "I've accomplished more today than you guys have."
Oh yeah, and I like the
like,
three.
That's probably true.
I like the three W's. I like the three W's: wake up, work, and win.
Yeah,
three W's. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I liked most of it. It's just like when you get cheap heat, I hate that. But like, yeah, she's right.
This town sucks. It's like if they come to Toronto, when they come to Toronto on the 22nd when we go, it's like Toronto sucks. Like, yeah, it's like it does suck. It's like I don't care. Like, why would I care if someone does? It's like, okay, well, you don't, you know, it's like
you'll be booing the people who boo her for saying Toronto sucks.
Yeah, it's like I don't care. It's like Toronto sucks. Like I'm like, it does suck. You've convinced me. It's like I don't get like I had this on my channel. I said I gave like this review of Thor: Love and Thunder, and I made all these points or whatever. And this guy's like, "You suck." And then I responded back to him saying, "You've convinced me. Your counterpoints to my points were so amazing that I now changed my mind." It's like,
I tell you, "You suck" is the best argument for anything.
Yeah. Did you like this movie? Yeah,
they're using it in trials now.
The story, the plot, the setting, the conflict, the pacing, the artistry, the characterizations, the fleshing out the characters. It's like, what do you think? Oh, it sucks. You suck. It's like, okay, you've convinced me. I've changed my mind. Like,
I tell you, man, all that time and analysis, and all you needed to say was "you suck," and would have accomplished the same thing.
Oh, you know what I wanted to clip was the Tron Funkin' Blow.
Oh man.
I wanted to put that on there. I gotta put that on there, but it's
Tron Funkin' Blow.
But yeah, like I mean, like really, here's one.
I don't care if he's sick. You don't shit your pants in someone's car. That's horseshit, really.
It's hard to argue with that. Yeah, I saw De Beers. It was like now. There's no flipping way. There's no way you do that character. It would be impossible.
Oh no, they'd get canceled.
Yeah,
like even as a joke thing. But I really like Lacey Evans. You know, I hope she does something. It doesn't feel. You know what the thing is? When she was doing her real story, it did feel real.
Yeah.
Her doing this doesn't feel real now. It just feels like, oh, I'm just saying this like I'm better than you. It's like, yeah, but you're not really like that. Like it just doesn't.
Well, the problem is that you can never now turn her face ever because you did the big soul searching. I've exposed my life to you, all of my hidden secrets. I may not even told my husband about this or whatever. Probably did, but like all this stuff. And you got booed for it. What will make people cheer Lacey Evans?
Right.
What would possibly make them cheer her?
Yeah, why didn't they? Well, I don't know why they're so against her too.
I mean, I think it's just because. No, I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not going to.
No, I have no idea. All right. Well, let's move on to Raw. I mean, Rey Mysterio, it's like, let's celebrate 20 years of Rey Mysterio, and the last 10 of which he's a jobber. and literally just gets beat up all the time, except for the one time where he wins because it was his 20-year anniversary.
And I tell you, that celebration was going. Yeah, that's what they're saying. I'll see it. I'll believe it when I say it. Like, I think it's like Becky there. I think it's going to be a squash match. It has to be a squash match at this point. If Aaliyah puts in any offense, I'll be like, this now makes no sense. Why didn't Lacey just give her a woman's, like, she knocked her out twice in a row? Why would there be a competitive match at that point? Unless Aaliyah shows some sort of intelligence, which I haven't seen yet in the character, it's going to have to be Lacey dominates that match, or I'm going to call BS.
Maybe she can go for the woman. What's it called? Strong. What's it called?
The woman's right.
Woman's right. I like that. I like that name.
Yeah.
The woman's right, and then Aaliyah moves and she hits the ref.
Yep.
And then it's like a free for all or whatever.
That's the right way. Like, you'd have to do something like that.
But okay, so Rhea Ripley comes in. Finally, she's back.
Yes, she got her teeth replaced or whatever.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not feeling Dominic, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not feeling him at all.
He just, I don't know. I want to like him because I kind of like Rey Mysterio, but I'm not feeling Rey Mysterio anymore either. It's just like these guys they're just jobbers. He does this 619, but it's like, that's like, what's his name saying I've got 1,002 holds or whatever moves, and it's like right punch. Like, okay, you did a couple of your moves. That's it. I mean, I don't know what they got to do.
Yeah, they got to call it a day on Ray. I don't think Dominic has his dad's talent. And to be honest with you, this is a waste of the Judgment Day's time. Even after they power bombed Ray through that table, and they were laughing at him. Yes. I mean, we're celebrating that we don't have any new stars and we're just keeping old stars around for years on end. But like, you know, like he power bombed Mysterio, and then Damian Priest was trying to talk to Dominic, and they cut to what was going on in the ring or whatever. I'm like, even the camera guys, even the guy directing this is like, yeah, this is nonsense. Let's just move on. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like, it's like Dominic, and then it's like they cut to the washroom line.
Yeah.
There's like a lineup at the washroom. Damn it! I was gonna.
Could you imagine being this director on that, and you're talking to the switcher, and you're like,
what's going on outside the arena? Look, there's a hot dog vendor. Sir, have you sold many hot dogs during this event? Yes, I have. In fact, we've got 20 years of Rey Mysterio hot dogs, and it's a little hot dog with the Mexican. It's got like a little awesome.
And then
$2 for $5.
And then Ria comes out, throws the hot dog on the ground, and jumps on it.
And she's like, "Whoops, that's not the real Rey Mysterio."
Yeah, I thought he was a little small.
I mean, it's nonsense.
I know. It's bad,
Oh
man.
God.
It's really bad.
Oh my God,
it's really, really bad.
Oh, here.
Make it better. Turn up the good. Turn down the suck. Turn down the suck knob.
I mean, I think I saw. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh my God. I don't think I have one. Do I have a laughing? I don't even think I have a laughing icon because like that. I don't have a laughing one. I'll just do this.
Good. Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny. Can I get the warranty on that, Dominic?
Dominic is...
I'll pay with credit card.
It's like
I'll do tap. Beep.
I just.
Oh dear! I'm gonna see if I can find poor Dominic working at Best Buy. Let's see.
Oh God. Dominic. Yeah, that whole thing is bad. Thank God Rhea Ripley's back, but give her a better storyline. Give the Judgment Day a better storyline. I mean, Edge is coming back soon. He can't fight them in this state. It'll be a joke. No one will watch it.
Oh yeah, no, it will be brutal. Oh my God. Let me hold on. I'm trying to see if I could find a Best Buy. I'm gonna do it. I'll do something on Photoshop. I'll do Dominic with
a Best Buy outfit.
Oh my
God!
It's gonna be so funny. I've got a good. I'll find a good picture of him. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, okay, so what else happened?
Becky came out all in white.
Oh, that was an awesome costume.
I could not believe her costume. I'm like, is part of it missing? Because when she was fighting Bianca, I'm like, is she just in her underwear? I don't understand what this is.
Yeah.
I thought she was wearing pants, but then I'm like, I don't think those are pants. I think those are tights.
I couldn't. I think they are. No, I think they were tight. Well, it was weird. It was like she had the high boots, but there was pants or something, or it was some kind of tights or something.
Yeah, it was just odd to me. I'm like, I think she forgot the pants part of her, and then like she was getting undressed during the brawl. Like the entire back of her costume was open, and I'm like, oh, there's her bra, and there's like, what else is going to come out now?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what's going on here? It's like,
why is she getting undressed? Like I was not sure because,
right.
And can I just say something? Whoever set up the lineup for Raw this week didn't think things out, because you had, I don't remember if it was Priest or who the hell it was. I think it was Priest. They murdered Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is lying dead on the floor, surrounded by his concerned family, while the Judgment Day laughs at them. And Damian Priest is yelling at Dominic, maybe to get ask about the price. There you go. Maybe to ask about the price of a new television or something. And then it cuts to Bianca Belair dancing down the aisle. And I'm like, how can you be so happy when Rey Mysterio, who just celebrated his 20th year in wrestling or Raw, was just brutally murdered in the backstage? And Bianca's coming out like, yay!
When she comes out, she's like, woohoo! She's dancing. In other news, Rey Mysterio has been murdered backstage.
Like, it makes no sense, man. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I was so off.
Yeah. That's what she was doing. Rey Mysterio's dead backstage. Like, what the hell?
Here's the line up at the washroom. The line is not getting smaller.
Oh dear God!
I've got a mic. I'll do an official mic next time. The line at the washroom is not getting any smaller, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you have to use the restroom, please go now. Like fucking Mysterio's dead.
He was lying dead.
His family's distraught. They're like, no.
Yeah. Bianca's like, yeah. Yes.
David Bowie meter 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bianca came out and danced. Becky came out in her weird outfit.
And I think
they just beat the crap out of each other.
It was just Bianca going through how she's the EST of everything. And then Becky just attacked her, and they fought for a while, and then they had to be separated while someone slowly undressed Becky for some reason off camera.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm like, who's running this Raw? Maybe he should get Vince McMahon back. I don't know. This is pretty weird.
Yeah, there was a few weird things on there. But okay, so that was that. We had Alexa Bliss talking up the shop with Lily on it. Lily being there now has become so weird because it doesn't fit in it with her.
She's literally just there because she sells so many dolls.
Yeah,
but I did like this. They did have a bit of the weird Alexa Bliss back because she was talking all happy and Lily's her own woman and she sells things too about the shop. And then she just turned and she was completely different. She's like, "Oh, Bianca and Becky, I don't care which one of you it is. I'm coming for you." I'm like, finally, there's some connection to the character she previously was, because until then, I'm like, she's not at all like what she was when she was the Fiend's like accomplice or where the hell she was.
Right.
So I'm glad that she still remembered. Oh yeah, I was this other character for a while there for like 6 months or whatever the hell it was, 8 months. But yeah, it's weird. I wanted to tell you, you need to get a GIF of Dewdrop like splashing Alexa, because every time I see it, I just cringe. I'm sure that Alexa's going to be dead.
Let's see if I can find one. Oh God, let me see if I can find one.
You're just laughing watching GIFs of like Dewdrop.
Because there's weird ones. I can't do it too. What's this one? Oh, it's hard to tell. All right, I'll see if I can find one. I'll definitely see if I can find one.
I mean,
oh my God.
The match started and Dewdrop just fell on Alexa and Alexa was dead. They're like, the match, and Corey Graves was like, oh, the match may already be over. I'm like, the match should be over because this large woman just fell on this very small other woman.
Yeah, you've murdered someone again here.
There's more murdering going on in WWE.
I mean, they had their match. And like it's fine, but like again, they're not doing anything with Dewdrop. They're not doing any like Alexa's just stuck in this like.
Well, that's why she needs desperately to challenge for the belt. Dewdrop is just like a jobber, and they had Nikki ASH out there. She was interfering, so I'm like, well, at least she's doing something other than hanging around outside, right? Like she was, and she stopped Alexa from doing the Twisted Bliss move. But and the finisher again, God help me, it was so bizarre because you literally saw Dewdrop swing Alexa around so she could DDT her. It was really, really obvious, like badly obvious. And then they replayed it so you could see her do it again. I'm like, who's directing this right now?
Yeah, that was brutal.
It was bad.
So what other notes did I mean, yeah, she like reversing the thing was kind of cool. But yeah, Lily there is just there literally for selling stuff now.
Yeah,
just promoting the shop and all that. While we were talking, I made the. This is for Joe. I made this for Joe. Hold on a second. All right, Joe, this one's for you, buddy. Hold on a second. Here, I created this while we were waiting.
My God.
I'm going to save that one, buddy. We're going to leave that one as an overlay.
Oh, God.
All right, Dominic at Best Buy. There we go. Well, I basically have 4 million Becky Lynch photos, so I may as well. We'll have a couple of Dominic ones. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
That is so brutal. What are we at? Okay, so we're at 50 minutes. All right, so what else we got to talk about here? Do you guys want to? So Steve and I just. Oh, let me. Am I behind a couple of comics? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, it says that Hot Mass Square Garden crowd was very quiet during this Dewdrop match. Dewdrop could be a monster heel, but yeah. I don't mind Dewdrop. I think she's okay.
She could be special if booked properly, but she's not booked properly. That's it.
All right, here I've got this. Let's see if this GIF will work. It's not it might not be the GIF you're after, but it's a GIF nonetheless. It's what? It can't be over 3 megs. Why is this so? Oh, it's 7 megs. Give me a break. I need to have like low quality. Oh, this is such a funny GIF too. Let's see if this one's any better. Oh no, it's the same thing. Damn. I found one that you would have been like, what the hell? Yeah, for GIFs for some reason they have to be. I didn't realize StreamYard won't allow a file that's that big. So unfortunately, I couldn't show it to you. So I was going to say that Steve and I, I picked up the Marine Part 6. I don't know if it'd be worth it to anybody for us to even do maybe our review of that and do a space review of the Marine. Mm-hmm. That might be something to do. We could do some of the wrestling movies as well as part of the, because like this week was a super light week. Like we could easily pick a movie and do our thoughts on it. That might be something interesting to consider. So whenever you have 82 minutes or whatever, that movie's literally like it's like 100. It's a 1 hour and 25 minutes, and there's like 5 minutes of very slow moving credits to really drag that out. Whenever you have 80 minutes, you can watch Marine Part 6, and then next time we have some time, we can at the end of the stream we can review that. But I don't have the other Marines, so I'll have to get the other Marines. If I get the other Marines, Steve, I'll lend them to you and you can watch it, because I actually bought the first Marine on Blu-ray.
I have it too on Blu-ray. Yeah.
On Blu-ray, and I think I have 12 rounds somewhere.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you have that on Blu-ray or no?
Yeah, Blu-ray.
I think I need to get that because I think I have it on DVD only, but it may have been one of the ones that I put away. So I might want to get that. And I might get the other Marine. I actually really like The Miz a lot in this Marine. I only seen Marine Part 1 and Marine 6. That's it. I skipped a whole bunch of them. But I really liked him in Part 6. So I thought, wow, he's really cool. So I only bought it because Becky Lynch is in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that might be something interesting to do.
So do we have our predictions for SummerSlam? Because that's this weekend.
Yeah, I may as well. Let's take a look at let's get the. Let me see if I can share my. Let me share my screen here. Let's see how sharing screen works now, because now I'm using the new computer here. Last time it was really brutal. Share. That's not the one I was going to. I was going to put this one. This is awesome. I'm gonna save it anyways. Maybe I'll figure out a way to downgrade it. Okay, so let's go.
Very happy. All right.
So Liv Morgan versus. I'll write these down.
Really? The Mysterios are fighting the Judgment Day at SummerSlam? Why?
I know, it's so boring.
Is that so Edge can come out?
Yeah,
that must be it. That's got to be it. That's the only reason. So Edge can come out.
Yeah. All right. So let's get this looks terrible. There must be a better get the card up or whatever. That's not SummerSlam.
No, because Sash is there.
Yeah, this is 2022, right?
Right.
No, because that's wrong too. How is there not? Let me go.
Oh yeah, because Charlotte's not there.
Do we seriously not have any photos of the girls? Are you for real?
Maybe
right
type
now?
in their name. Maybe type in like Bianca or whatever. Yeah, Liv Morgan. There you go.
It's a web file. Fuck off. There you go.
And Bianca and Becky.
That works.
That doesn't look like the photo. That's weird.
I know. Someone photoshopped it themselves, but it's the only. It doesn't look official, but it's the only one that I have on here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, who do you think is going to win, Becky or Bianca?
Bianca.
Yeah, they're going to let her keep it for a bit, eh?
Well, they never got the program with Ria, so Ria's got to fight Bianca. I think that was, if anyone was going to seriously challenge Bianca for the women's title, it was, or the Raw women's title was. You think McIntyre prevents Theory? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I could
We
see
can do our predictions on the men's too, if you want. Let's go back to the.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
But I
to
think
the-
it's got to be Bianca because I think they want to do a Rhea Ripley program, but I think she's got to fight Alexa Bliss first. I don't see Alexa versus Becky being as interesting. I think you got to have Bianca. J-Man's lady.
Well, even Becky wins no matter what. Even if she loses, she wins. It's like Scarface. Remember when he's like, "I always tell the truth, even when I lie." Becky is always the winner, even when she's not. I'm really fun. I'm really fun on wrestling. When I used to be super heavy into it, I used to go to my buddy's place, not Steve, a different friend, and we do all the pay-per-views. And I would be like, the villain commentator. Like I'd be unreasonably silly. It's like no matter what happens, like, so whatever happens with Becky, she was robbed. And I'll be like, and I'll make it sound like it's a thing. I'll be like, oh, I was like, dude, I heard Becky Lynch had to go to the police and stuff. It's like, well, what happened? It's like, well, she was robbed at that. Oh, okay, stop it. Like I'll do it really seriously. I'll be like, no, hold on, I got this news of there's something happened, and I'll make it really serious. So I'd be like, I'd be all over that. So Becky wins no matter what. And if she doesn't win, it's a lie. It's all scripted and bullshit.
Yeah.
If she wins, then she really won.
Right.
Okay, so Roman Reigns. Yeah, so I think Roman Reigns might win.
I think he wins.
Yeah, I think
he
I agree with we agree with Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking full. Okay, so what do you think about Ronda Rousey versus Liv?
I think it's Liv, and I think there's shenanigans to make Ronda lose. I think it's Charlotte. It's either Charlotte or Bayley, one of the two. Don't worry, Joe. We knew.
Yeah, we know. I think Ronda's with. I think it's just RON. Anyways, it's not. There's no H. It's just Ron. It's RON.
All right, it is ROND.
Well, I know that anyways, just because I know Ronda Rousey. But yeah, it is that. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we know who you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're thinking we should. So I would like Liv to win because I like Liv Morgan a lot. I'd like her to win just because it'd be more interesting. Like Ronda doesn't need any titles.
Yeah, I think Liv has to win, and I think Ronda gets. I think in order to preserve the whole, would Liv Morgan really beat Ronda Rousey? That Liv wins by a screw job, but not a screw job on purpose on Liv's part. I think it's just Charlotte or Bayley comes out, attacks Ronda, and then that's it.
All right. Pat McAfee's going to beat
Happy Corbin, bum ass Corbin, yes.
Bobby
Lashley will beat Theory because they realize Theory does not need that U.S. championship.
Usos.
So I'm going to hold that one to the end because I want Joe's take on that. Seth Rollins beats Riddle. That's easy.
Yeah.
Logan Paul versus The Miz. I kind of hope The Miz wins.
Yeah, I'm not a Logan Paul like guy. Like but I'm keeping an open mind in his wrestling career. Like my whole entire thing has always been I'm judging the content of what I'm getting. I'm not judging the people behind the content, because you start doing that and you will not have any show or movie or comic book. You won't like anything, because I guarantee you someone in the production of that movie that you love or whatever has done something stupid, or you might not like them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, Schwarzenegger cheated on his wife, and Conan is my favorite movie of all time. So I know cheating on your spouse is not a big deal in Hollywood or whatever, but still, again, it's like, if that's something that upsets you, then that, I can't get it. Like Cosby Show is one of my favorite shows of all time, man. It's in my top 10.
Yeah.
I can't go back and pretend. Like, I mean, I've seen every episode like 5 or 6 times easy.
I really like The Naked Gun. Who's in that movie? OJ.
Naked Gun. Yeah, OJ's a Naked Gun. I mean, you can't. So Logan Paul, I think he's a bit douchey, and I've only ever seen 1 or 2 things from him, and what I saw was really despicable. And I have to assume that that's not him being a character. That's him just being himself, thinking he's funny. So I'm going to put that Logan Paul out of my mind and judge the Logan Paul character that we're seeing, because he's like a Ronda Rousey. A lot of people don't like Ronda. She talked a lot of shit, and then she got beat and then never really recovered. Right? Let's face the facts. That's sort of what really happened. But, she's a person. People make mistakes. They say stupid things. Logan Paul did some stupid things. He wanted views. He was dumb. So, I mean, you can't hold that against someone for their whole lives.
Yep.
Right? Like, and he didn't really break any laws. Like, we're not talking like Bill Cosby that actually broke laws and, or hurt people and stuff, which is way worse than anything Logan Paul did. So, anyway. I think Miz should win, because I think they should say that, like, he wasn't ready for him yet. Like, he's still learning.
Yep. I think he should. He's got Ciampa with him, like 2-on-1. 2-on-1 should always win. Should always win. Unless the other person isn't a wrestler, which in this case he is. So, and the
Mysterios might win because Edge.
No.
You think the Mysterios will lose?
I think Judgment Day wins. Edge comes out at the end and spears Balor and takes out the. I think if they're going to do the rated R superstar, which is what you're seeing, it's not just what's rumored. It's what they're teasing on there with the promos, where you're seeing the flannel shirt on fire and the RKO and the John Cena. That's what they're harkening back to. Edge will spear everyone, including Ronda Rousey, and there's your TV 14.
Ria Ripley.
Ria Ripley, sorry.
Both RR.
RR.
Ria Ripley, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
RR.
He'll spear all of them, including Ria Ripley, which will be a man hitting a woman, basically. But if he's going to be the rated R superstar, that's exactly what you'll need.
He's an equal opportunity ass kicker. If he didn't spear her, he'd be a misogynist.
He would be. But it's got to happen. You're going to need, because otherwise Judgment Day will automatically win just because Rhea Ripley's a woman, and you can't keep that up.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So Edge will just be like, I don't care. And they made Rhea look really shitty last night by like Rey Mysterio's daughter. She's just like a girl, and she's like treating her like shit, and like
I gotta say, they have the ability to make the Judgment Day extremely unlikable, but I've lost their purpose. Like, I don't know what their purpose is anymore. When Edge was the leader, I got the purpose. It's like, come under my learning tree. I'm a Hall of Famer, blah, blah, blah. But since Finn Balor took over, they're just a heel team. There's no rhyme or reason to why they're called the Judgment Day or what they're doing.
Yeah, so they really need to like step up their game. Yeah, and this they need to stop this Rey Mysterio. Like, let Rey Mysterio now get beat up by somebody else.
Yep.
Oh, so you're saying Ronda Rousey destroys Liv Morgan, goes full heel? I missed that because we were talking about.
I don't think Ronda would. I think Ronda's okay if losing the bout. The last time she turned heel, it was she left after that, so I don't think she would go to
She
that.
doesn't like that idea.
I think the only way she stays on, the two people who I think I will guarantee you stay face are Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss. Ronda Rousey just because she wouldn't accept it. There he is. He's here to fix your computer.
Do you want the warranty with that, sir? No. Are you sure? The warranty is only $70 more, and it's for 2 years. No. It's like, okay. Thank you for shopping at Best Buy. Arriba.
619.
Remember Tito Santana was selling
Arriba. Chico, yeah, Jesse Ventura, Chico Santana.
Like there's so many people that be canceled.
Oh my god!
It's like them saying, "Oh, we saw Chico Santana outside selling like tacos and stuff."
That was. Watch it now. You're like, oh my god.
You know what's really the funniest? With Tatanka, or it was the Rick the Model Martel.
Yeah,
I love Rick the Model Martel. So Rick Martel was talking about Tatanka. He's like, there might not even be a match tonight because Tatanka is still outside the arena scalping tickets.
Oh, I forgot the Usos versus the Street Profits.
Oh shit, Usos. So what do you think, Joe? What's your thoughts on the Usos versus the Street Profits?
On that one?
I have to tell you, I've been fast forwarding all those matches.
So the Street Profits seem to be really being pushed. They led off Smackdown, I think it was.
Yep.
They came out of the crowd, which would be awesome because if we were there, they're like, "Oh, there's a Street Profit man there." But I would have said the Usos no problem, but now that Jeff Jarrett is the ref, and it's in Nashville, I was kind of like, Jeff Jarrett may not be raising the hands of the heel in Nashville. The heel team.
Is Jeff Jarrett gonna? Okay, so the questions are: is Jeff Jarrett going to remain down the middle? Is he going to swing heel, swing face? Is he going to do something after this match?
I don't think there's win. I don't think there's a chance in hell that Jeff Jarrett's going to be a heel or act in any way like a heel. I think he'll start down the middle, but I think he'll start to get aggressive against the heels when they start cheating, because this is whenever you have a face-shish ref, like a celebrity ref, the heels instantly take over heel tactics, because the whole storyline will be, how will Jeff Jarrett swing? In Nashville, there is no frigging way Jeff Jarrett is going to be a heel. There's not a chance in hell, in my opinion. So yeah, I agree with Joe. Street Profits finally win.
Oh, Aaliyah's on Smackdown.
Yeah. So
she won't be in Toronto, which sucks because she's
unless she makes an appearance. Because Drew McIntyre's not supposed to be on Raw, and he was on Raw.
Oh, so there you go. Yeah, that'd be weird for her to not be on there. Who do we have from Toronto as a male wrestler? I don't think there's anybody, is there? There's a few Canadians on there and stuff like that.
Well, Jinder Mahal's Canadian.
What's
he's
he
also
on?
SmackDown.
SmackDown? Yeah. So who do we got on Raw we got Becky, which is really all that matters, but we have Becky, we have Alexa, we have Bianca.
Asuka.
Asuka. Oh shit, yeah. Doudrop and Nikki, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could have a pretty good, that might be good.
Yeah.
I mean, Bianca, Becky, Alexa, that's pretty awesome.
I think for sure we're going to have, I think they're advertising Becky, Bianca, Asuka triple threat match. I think I saw that. But I don't know.
And then it'd be really nice if we had Alexa and just one, and just if we had 5 of them, that'd be really good.
Yeah, I think you could have Alexa. Yeah, who the hell else would it be? And we might have someone back, like Bailey may be back. She might be on Raw. I have no idea. Because the rumor was Bailey's coming back as a face to challenge Becky.
Oh yeah, Carmella. Carmella's on Raw, right?
Yeah, Carmella's on Raw. We forget about her all the time.
Yeah, I kind of like Carmella, but like I don't know. I have a feeling that I don't know if she wants to continuously be this character or whatever.
Yeah, she's better than what she's showing. Let me just see who the Raw women are. So it's Alexa, Asuka, Becky, Bianca, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Doudrop, Nikki ASH, Queen Zelina, who's out, Rhea Ripley, and Tamina. Rhea Ripley could be there. Judgment Day would be there.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And AJ Styles.
Yeah. What about Kevin Owens? Where's he on?
Raw. I think.
Oh man. So yeah, that's really good. That could be really awesome.
Yeah.
I hope I get the Becky Lynch autograph, man. Come on.
Bobby Lashley is on Raw.
Bobby Lashley. I don't know how many autographs we get. I think we only get one.
Oh, dude, Edge will be on Raw.
Oh, that's awesome.
He'll be in there. You know Edge will be there. That's the Canadian they'll have. Okay, oh man, okay. Almost is on Raw. Imagine if Almost.
I challenge you. Oh yeah, my god, did you guys see? Oh, I gotta share my screen. Hold on.
J-Man challenges Almost to an impromptu match, guys.
Yeah, I'll challenge him.
Yes. Yeah. Now
she did?
Yeah. Now she's gone from NXT, Joe? Like this was she was on a rival company and she threw the championship in like Medusa did in WCW, the WWF belt. I heard about that though, where she threw the women's tag team title in the garbage.
That's crazy. Oh man, where are these pictures? Why can't I find them? They were announced at they were shown at Comic-Con. Oops.
Oh, she still is on NXT, I think.
It was a storyline. Okay.
The storyline.
I'll share my screen.
Yeah, I think it's clever. I still think NXT is probably doing the most interesting stuff, probably of the three. It's just we don't what's the word? We don't cover it.
This is Mattel. I don't understand. It should be Mattel. Why are these not coming up instantaneously?
Sometimes, while the web gives and the web taketh away, man. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got them on my phone, but like, oh my god. Oh, you guys, you can't see. Oh, look at in the second one. That's No Holds Barred VHS tape with the two figures, Rip and Zeus.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why it's because it's like when you're trying to buy it. Damn it! What are those things called? Mattel, WWE. Let me check Legends, and maybe it's Legends. No, it's not Legends. It's like these styles, but they're doing Earthquake and Typhoon, and they look amazing.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'll get it in a different way. Oh, 1 second. I have a friend. We have a mutual friend who has sent all the figures.
Oh yes. Not a surprise.
Oh no, he didn't send me these. How did I see these? My source doesn't have them. How in the hell did I see these? Okay, here we go. I knew my buddy Pixel Dan would help me out here. So let's go to time, 24 hours. He's got a video on them. Oh my God. I can't believe, how can we not be seeing these? This is so weird. Like, look at that.
Oh man.
I
gotta say this again because I was talking to Sean about this, and this is still Captain America New World Order.
That's the best.
I won't be able to watch that movie without like a huge smile on my face, trying not to laugh.
Look how awesome Rip is.
Oh yeah. Wait. No, what's that say?
So these are the ones that are like the old ones.
Yeah, the old ones. Yeah,
the old ones, right? Like I've got a whole bunch of them on my shelf over here. No, but there's ones that look like WWE. I don't know, like 5-inch. I have no idea why these are so hard to find. Like they're everywhere. San Diego Comic-Con.
Except when you search for them, then they go missing.
Right, then they're just missing. But I think I would have thought like Earthquake WWE figure. Like, why should that should come up immediately? So it's not these ones. They actually look like He-Man figures, but they're superposable. Because I have this one.
Right.
But yeah, I'm trying to get every Earthquake figure. I love Earthquake. If Jim Hellwig Ultimate
yes.
can go for it. I know.
Hey Double C. Yes. They are weird looking.
Look at this. I can't believe I can't find it. It's just really irritating me. Let me go to YouTube. Wonder if it'll let me share
YouTube without shutting you down.
Yeah. Let me check.
So Double C, J-Man's just looking for and there's apparently San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Earthquake and Typhoon figures.
They're not exclusive. They'll be everywhere.
Oh, they're not exclusive.
They debuted them there.
They debuted them there. So
well, you could see these. You could see these if you want. Let me see. All right, is that playing? Yeah, that's playing.
Yeah. Oh shit. Those look really good. Mean Gene.
Like, look at that. Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. Terry Funk. Rock. King Macho.
Isn't that cool? Okay, so while that's going, I'm going to try to find. Oh, man. All right, I'm not going to be able to find them.
Okay.
I'll take them off my phone and I can show them to you off the phone.
Okay.
Hasbro again because another figure snuck.
Okay. I got them on my phone. Let's take a look. There's my new.
Oh, the man, Becky Two Bouts.
Oh, dude, I loved that. That was like my ultimate favorite thing ever. When he Earthquake Damien, I was like, this is crazy.
That's cool. Oh, now if they do a Shockmaster, you're buying that figure, I assume.
They have you seen the Shockmaster figure?
No.
Oh, he's broken in the packaging. He's all fallen over. I'm going to show that to you right now.
That's awesome.
Oh, you want to see something really funny? This will be fun. We're just doing rubbishness here. We could have the stream in the stream.
Crossing the streams, man.
We're crossing the streams. Okay.
Shock.
See, they've got him. Look at him in the package. He's fallen over. Like, this is his head. And the helmet, and see, he's got the helmet here. It's fallen off.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, look, that's crazy. He's going to shock the world because he is the shock master. All right, guys. We've gone way too long. Okay, so the next one's so SummerSlam's coming up, so there's going to be a lot to
unpack
to talk about when we come back. But all right, I think that is it. So tomorrow night, actually, Steve, are you there, Steve, or no?
Yeah, I'm there.
So Steve, me, Owen, Give Me Back My Action Movies is going to be there. I think John's going to be there. So
Yeah.
a lot of people are going to be there. It's going to be awesome. The Shockmaster Action Figure. Yes, this is. Yeah, that's a real thing. It's legit. It's legit. It's hard to get though. I don't have it. It's very hard to get. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow night. Thursday night, Sean and I are going to address that CBR article. And Saturday, we're going to talk about everything that we've come across all week. Talk about She-Hulk and Namor and all that other rubbish stuff. All right, guys. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.